They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Early in this season, Kurt, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, that's exactly what I love to see. That's how you tackle. That is textbook from this corner. He flew in, made the tackle in space, and keeps him not only out of the end zone, but a short loss there.
Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The SMU offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession was a pick on the very first play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on third down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Yeah, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a player is down injured after. Last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Yellow Jackets will have to kick it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, he breaks free, still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Knocks that one right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Gets past the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Gain of 14. Good enough for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Takes the handoff again. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. Pointing toward the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try and run it with a fullback. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Pressure is coming. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, SMU. They couldn't stop him there. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Blocked by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He dumps it off to the tight end. The Mustangs keep the football on the move.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
1st down here for this offense. The back in motion now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags a quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Yeah, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right. But the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Now,
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's strong. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks through the tackler. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Georgia Tech.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after makes the lead 8.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 28, SMU 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And there's the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Oh, he spins free. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Enough for a first and goal now at the 3.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. Looking for a man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, SMU 26.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Willis. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Ball handed off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quick throw to his receiver. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now, 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Pounding away with the run game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the same runner's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Taking the shot on the first play. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Bryant. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's a heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds space on the right. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab on the big throw. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
this is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was
trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Oh, they really could have used that. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods to save it. Might be changing the route. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Made a defender miss. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here we go. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wants to fire on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the outside to the left. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to find his man in the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Trying to make magic with his feet. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now it's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pressure got to him. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just
for that size, can move, he can run, he's fast, and the arm talent is just superior. He will play on Sundays. There is no doubt about it.
Tony White, the Florida State defensive coordinator, told us that Bailey reminds him of Jaden Daniels when he just got to Arizona State. That's Dante Daniels, and it's broken up.
Keep an eye on number 87. You start to drive and just way too early on the back end for Barker. Well, AB just there a little bit too fast.
And we may see more of Dante Daniels tonight. Justin Jolie, who's got a couple of catches on this drive. You mentioned the quad. We were told there's a chance he might be limited, and now NC State took too long to get its subs in, and they've got to burn an early timeout.
Yeah. They wanted to, with Jolie, they wanted to have him take about half the snaps on offense. See what NC State can put together when we come back.
The SEC on ABC, all day Saturday beginning at noon Eastern.
On a two-timing Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
You guys mind flipping to the Western game?
The Western game.
The Western team has an exciting offense.
You have a side team.
No.
Why was this in your laundry?
Oh,
Admit it, you have a side team.
it's not like that.
What about the cake?
How many other teams are there, Jay?
You know how crazy you guys sound?
Go Western!
Now is not a good time, Bushyville.
Huh?
But leave the Dr. Pepper.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
I had multiple credit cards set at high interest rates.
Lower your interest rates with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream.
I was able to save around $450 a month.
I'm saving about $5,000.
It feels really good. Like, yes. Apply now at trylightstream.com for your discount.
You got this. 1, remember, I don't want surgery for my Dupuytren's contraction.
2, I want to be able to lay my hand flat.
3, I want a non-surgical recovery.
4, I want options. Non-surgical options.